Hi everybody! Today we're going to make a self-portrait. A self-portrait is a picture of ourselves, and the kind of self-portrait we're going to make is a drawing of our face. So to get ready, you should bring your whiteboard and your dry erase marker and something to erase with. I brought a cloth, and you might want a little mirror if you have one, or you can sit next to a mirror. So you can go ahead and get those things and pause the video and start it again when you're ready. All right, let's get started. So uncap your marker and put the top on the back so you don't lose it. And then we're gonna draw an oval because our faces are all about the shape of an oval, which is like a stretched out circle. So there's my oval. And something important to keep in mind whenever we do any kind of art project is if it's not perfect, it's okay. Sometimes when we want to draw something, we can picture in our mind what it looks like, but then when we put it on the board or on paper, it doesn't come out quite the way we meant it. And that's okay. And maybe we make mistakes, and that's okay too. So my oval isn't perfect. It's kind of bumpy over here, but that's okay. But the nice thing about a whiteboard is if you don't like the way it came out, you can erase it and you can draw it again. So I'm going to keep mine, but you can make your oval as many times as you want until you get one you like, and try to make it fill up the whole space. Don't draw a teeny tiny oval. Make a nice big oval so we can really see your beautiful face. All right? When you have your face, you're going to put your eyes. One eye, two eye. And when I look at my eye, I see in the middle of my eye, there's a circle that has a color in it, right? And everybody's eyes are different colors. But there's the circles. One eye, two eyes. So I have 1, 2 eyes. And then around my eyes is the shape of an oval, right? Around that iris, around the colored part of my eye, is a white part. That's sort of the shape of an oval, but this time stretched out the other way. Okay? You got your eyes? Now it's time for our nose. So my nose is the shape of an L. My nose is long and pointy. But something wonderful about us is that each of our noses and all of our eyes and mouths and all of our faces look a little bit different. So maybe your nose isn't long and pointy like mine. Your nose might be wider. It might be thicker this way, right? Or it might be shorter. Or it might be pointier. So let's see. Maybe your nose looks more like this. Wider. Or maybe your nose looks more like this. Shorter, right? How does your nose look? You look carefully at your nose, and you draw your nose the way you think your nose looks, and I'll put my nose back the way I think mine looks. Okay? They're all kind of the shape of an L, or that's like an easy way to show your nose. So once you've got your nose, you're ready for your mouth. We're going to make our mouths like a smiley face, like that. Closed. But our mouths aren't just a line, right? We have lips. And so something about all of our lips is they kind of have two bumps. Look. One bump, two bumps. So I'm going to draw one bump, two bumps on my lips, right? And then I'm going to draw my bottom lip, just one big curve. And just like I was saying about your nose, your lips might be wider or shorter or different, a little bit of a different size or shape than mine, but they all have those two bumps and then the line on the bottom. So go ahead and draw your lips the way you see your lips. Okay? Ready? Next part is our eyebrows. One eyebrow, two eyebrows. So those are like two lines above our eyes, just like that. You can go ahead and put on your eyebrows. Now we're ready for our ears. So my ears are hiding behind my hair, but there's an ear, and it's just about where my eye is. That's kind of like the middle of where my ear is. So if I look where my eye is, then I could draw an ear around it, like the shape of a C or a half circle. And on the other side, there's my other ear. Right? You got your ears? So we have our eyes, our nose, our mouth, eyebrows, and ears. And the next part is our neck. So for your neck, you can draw 2 lines going to the very bottom of your board. 1, 2. There's your neck. Okay, we're ready for our hair. Hair is something that there's so many different kinds of. So let's look at a different whiteboard just for a minute, because your hair could be all sorts of different ways. You might have straight hair, right? You might have short, straight hair. You might have long hair or short hair, right? You might have curly hair. You might have wavy hair, right? You might have braids. This is how I like to draw braids. But you can draw braids all kinds of ways. So you might have braids in your hair. You might have beads in your hair, right? Your hair might have beads with different colors in it, right? All different kinds of hair. But something that's true about all of our hair is it's not just on top of our head, right? Look, my hair starts a little bit down from the top of my head, and it goes all the way down to my ears. And then if it were short, it might stop there, but because it's long, it keeps going. But all of us have it go at least down to our ears, okay? So when you draw your hair, you're not just gonna put it on the top, right? You're gonna put it going, starting here and going at least down to your ears. So like if I had short hair, it would go at least that far on both sides, right? And, maybe it's like short, straight hair, or maybe it's curly hair, or maybe it could be all different kinds of hair, right? But I'm going to draw my hair the way it is, the way my hair is. So my hair is kind of long and wavy. So as I'm drawing mine, you draw yours the way yours is. Curly, short, straight, beads, braids, however your hair is. And I can't wait to see all the pictures of your faces and how they all look like you and all different. So I just drew the lines of my hair, right? Even though my hair is dark, I would want to color it in, but I don't usually color with these markers. I just make the lines. So it's just sort of a practice. So there's my practice of my self-portrait and on my whiteboard. And I like using the whiteboard, like I said before, because I can erase it. So even though I'm not worried about it being perfect, sometimes I like to practice a few times so that I learn how to make my face look more like me. Then when you're ready, you're going to take a piece of paper and you can follow the directions the same way. Make the lines of your face on a piece of paper. And then you're going to get your crayons. So in my container here, I have the rainbow colored crayons that I think you all have. And you should also have a box that has people colors in it. All kinds of shades of browns and peaches and different colors like this. So I don't actually have that box, but I found some people colors around my house. Not that one, but like this one and this one, this one. All kinds of people colors, right? And what I like to do with those is take each crayon and put it next to my skin on my hand and see which one is closest to my skin color, which one looks most like me. So you should do the same thing. Check out all those crayons and hold them up to your skin and say, which one looks most like me? And I don't know about you, but for me, none of them match exactly. So I just kind of had to go with the one that was the closest, the one that looked most like mine. But you can also take a couple and mix them together. Let me show you what I mean by that. So here's my self-portrait after I colored most of it. I'm not done. This is what it looks like after I colored most of it with my people colors. So I chose brown for my hair, although now that I'm looking at it on the screen, I think I need it to be a little bit darker. So I might even take a little black and mix that in with it. Let's see what happens when we mix our colors together. I want it to be a little darker, so I might add a little black to it. And I'm not pressing hard, I'm just coloring it lightly with the black to make it a little bit darker. Okay, right? And like I was telling you, I chose the color of my skin that I thought matched me the most, but I can also take, maybe my skin color was really in between these two. And so I used this one, but maybe I want to take a little of the other one and mix it in. Again, going kind of lightly with my people colors so that I can try to make it really match my skin. If I put my skin next to it, see, it's still too light, right? Really make it match. And keep going. Okay. And I might not finish mine right now. I might put it aside and keep working on it when I'm not on the video. But something important that I want you to see is I didn't color this part of my eyes, right? I colored the circle part, that's the iris of my eyes, but I left this part white because everybody has a little bit of white around the outside of their eyes, right? And then I didn't do my mouth yet because I wanted to show you this. I don't have any color that really matches my mouth. It's kind of pink, my lips. I'll have pink. I don't know if you do, but in our boxes we didn't. So I'm going to take the red and I'm going to color the red lightly, really gently, not pressing very hard. And that'll give me something close to the color of my mouth, close to pink, lightly with the red. And then I'm going to pick my favorite color for the background. So my favorite color is blue. So I'm going to color all over the background with blue. I'm going to fill up that empty space with my favorite color. And I'm excited to see what you choose for your background, right? So here I go, I'm coloring all around the outside. Maybe when I'm done, I'll take a picture to show you. Okay? So that's more or less what your self-portrait is going to look like when you're all done. I hope you have fun making it. I hope you remember if you make a mistake and it's not perfect, it's okay. And I hope you remember that each of you is so beautiful in your own way. All of your different eyes and ears and noses and mouths and hair and skin color, all of those are so beautiful. And I can't wait to see your picture of your beautiful self. So please take a picture of it to show our class. Have fun making your self-portrait.